Welcome back to Black Me Up Podcast, everybody.
Welcome back. I'm Lily.
And this is a weekly podcast that discusses life, culture, and adulthood in the perspective of two black girls. And this week, we got new audio equipment, everybody.
We did.
Lily's just holding her cute little mic.
I know. I think I like it like this now. Like as if it's a real microphone.
Kind of like just a stand-up comedian.
Right. And also, I move around a lot.
Yeah.
And
True.
I don't know if I'm putting it on properly, but I feel like at some point my shirt might just reject it.
Eat it up, right. Well, this week, I kind of want to hop right into the topic because I'm kind of excited. Mm-hmm. So I found a very, very interesting story, and I'm going to read it to you guys.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. So, on TikTok, a user, Ugh Henry, shared a very unique story on June 20th, 2020. Ugh Henry captioned a video with "Something traumatic happened that changed my life, check." But why? This group of teens was filming their Randonaut adventure when they stumbled across human remains in a suitcase. This adventure was prompted by the popularity of Randonautica over the internet. Randonautica is an app that sends you on a random adventure to explore the world around you. But all you have to do is share your location, set an intention, and follow the directions to a random point that the app generates for you. And that comes from Bustle. So this app generates coordinates in a user's general vicinity, and that user is called a Randonaut so that they could travel somewhere close. You could either go by bike or by car, however you want, you could walk. The idea is meant to encourage you to choose your own reality adventure game. The compilation of TikTok videos show the group of teens exploring the beautiful Alki Beach area in Seattle, but then they stumbled across a suitcase in the rocks. There's a video on TikTok where Ugh Henry posted, "Randonaut sent us to this part of the beach, and we found this black suitcase." In the video, another caption explains that Randonaut sent us to this part of the beach, and we found this black suitcase. We were joking that the suitcase would have money, but as soon as we opened it, the smell was overwhelming. After being coaxed by the group, one of the girls pokes it with a stick, and a nasty smell starts coming from it. That's when they call the cops. So Ugh Henry shows the area that has become a crime scene. It is filled with cops and fire trucks. That is when the Seattle PD confirms that the contents were in fact human remains. And that's when other bags were discovered around the beach as well that also contained human remains. King 5 News reported that the remains identified belonged to 53-year-old Jessica Lewis and a 27-year-old Austin Weiner, both suffering from gunshot wounds. So after this story broke, Randonautica told BuzzFeed that they were very shocked at the coincidence, but their first reaction was to reach out to the teenagers to make sure that they were all right. We sent a message letting them know the intention of Randonautica is not to find something disturbing like this, but other people are finding very disturbing things on this app. So Wired explains, the app encourages users to set a personal intention before visiting a location in the hopes of uncovering synchronicities, coincidences, and occurrences outside of usual patterns of experience. So after this went viral, a lot of people started to post their experiences. And a lot of people discovered buildings in their neighborhoods that they've never noticed. They said there was one video I watched, he said an intention and jokingly he said blood. And as he pulled up to where the Randonaut gave him the address, an ambulance drove up to the house, that exact house, at that exact moment. So, would you go on an adventure not knowing what you could find, what would happen, whether it be good or bad?
Me, yeah. Like, me personally... Well, okay. I feel like this is two different questions. Two different questions because my brain works that way. Anyways, yeah, I love adventure. I'm the type of person that purposely gets lost.
Oh, I see.
So I like going to obviously having my phone or other sources of just in case emergency happens.
Right.
But yeah, I like throwing myself into a random forest and trying to find my way out. Like, I enjoy being alone and lost and just exploring. And I see where the motive, the intention was of this app, and like,
right.
I can see where it would be popular
and like fun, because it's like, yo, I could walk to this spot. It's not far.
Right. And especially where like COVID and everything. Like,
yeah.
But I guess my question would be to answer. Okay, so a question that would pop up is like, do you think criminal activity is correlated with this app?
That's a great question. And also, I didn't look too deep into that, but I feel yes. I don't know why, but yes. Because because as my boyfriend and I were watching the video of the dude who pulled up to the house that the ambulance pulled up on, then I was like, how do we know that it's not connected to police scanners? And that like there could be somebody, whatever, or AI, whatever, just pulling these addresses from emergency calls that are public or that are able to be heard. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but somebody's pulling these informations and putting it in the app, and then because hundreds of millions of people could use the app, if you're close to that, boom, you're gonna get it. That's kind of where my mind went at first. I was like, it has to be connected in some type of way. Because that's so weird to find a fucking suitcase exactly where the app told you. That's scary.
Well, I guess also another question that pops up is like, how many other cases are there where they've used this app and like
crazy things have happened?
Yeah, they've found a body or something illegal.
Bodies? Like, I don't know. See, and now that's where I didn't dive too deep into it, because I did look at other people's experiences, but that was a while ago. I forgot now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't think other bodies were found, but I do know people were finding like super, super creepy things that they didn't recognize were in their area or vicinity before.
I kind of feel like it's a reality check.
Exactly.
Like actually understanding the places around you, like your environments, because I know a lot of people, especially before COVID, you have your own schedule, you go to work, you go to school, you come home, and you're on this constant cycle,
maybe driving past the same things every single day,
all the time, and you haven't took time to actually like sit back and look at your environment and your city, you know what I mean?
That's why I think it's super interesting that the app itself says that it encourages people to visit different locations in the hopes of uncovering synchronicities and coincidences that you never would before.
I don't know. It's interesting. Like, I don't think, just based on this information right here, I don't think there's a real correlation with criminal activity and the app.
Okay. It's just like random as fuck.
I think it's just coincidence that happened, because I don't know.
It's crazy.
It's like us exploring Seattle in a deeper sense, like, and then finding not a body, but something creepy, weird activity. Yeah, right. And you're like, what? I didn't.
And then it's because, well, you probably haven't passed by this area enough to see it,
or it's just luck, you know what I mean?
That's a very interesting turn. I did not think of going there, because I was gonna say, yes, I would go on a random adventure just because I love the idea of treasure hunting, and because like geocaching, I remember when that was popular, but I didn't really understand it.
Yeah.
And also, I'm also the type of person that's like, yo, when the aliens come, beam me the fuck up.
That's another topic.
But like, just bodies, I guess, because I'm super into true crime, everything in me wants to be like, yes, this is correlated because this killer wants to fucking, I don't know.
See, that's where I was like having difficulty answering the question, because one, Murder Cut Cut is my thing.
That's going to be our Patreon series title when we just start talking about murders and missing.
Murder Cut Cut is my thing. I watch it to sleep. Like, it's beautiful to me. Like, I love it. It's so interesting. Like, it's people's fascinating. Motives. Like, murderers and how they, like, go out into society and like socialize with others
and
all of that, and like I don't know, it's amazing. But so me, if criminal activity was connected to this app, would I be interested in using it, and would I be interested in going into adventures like that?
Okay.
Yes. Because I love that kind of stuff. Yes, it would be scary, but I love it.
And also a piece of me would be like, I want to solve something. Like, I want to solve a crime. So, yeah.
But just in general, adventure, am I the type of person to go out there and just have an adventure and, you know what I mean, out of the blue?
Out of the blue, just
randomly? Yeah. If I know I'm going to find something, because you never know what you're going to find. But if I know I'm going to find something terrible, I would still go.
And that brings up the point of setting an intention with the app, because the app itself tells you, set an intention. And there were a lot of people whose videos I watched where their intentions were positive. Like, there was a girl,
how do you set an intention? Like,
just be like, I want to see something good. Like, kind of like manifesting, practically. Just know that you want it to be.
I guess I'm curious if it's like drop down options, like, or do you type it in?
No, because you don't communicate anything with the app. It's mind. It's all in your mind.
But you have to give it information to
Yes, you have to give it information, but it's generating a random location. But you're not telling it your intention. You're thinking of your intention. The app uses, allegedly, I wish I would have pulled it up now because I didn't know you were going to go that deep. But apparently the app is literally using vibrations in the air and connecting to Wi-Fi towers and connecting to like your mind to give you this location. It's random, but it's not random.
So I guess what I'm asking is, like, do you need to give it like
your name and location? That's it.
Name, location, and like that's it, right?
That's it. You don't, for your intention, you literally just set the intention in your head. Then I haven't downloaded the app. Christian downloaded it, but I'm like, fuck no, I'm not doing that with you because I don't want you to set the wrong intention.
Girl.
Because I'm super intentional. I'm like, I believe it. If you set an intention, then it should be something good. Because if I'm with somebody and I don't know if they're in the right mind state or don't have a good intention, I don't want to do it with you because I strongly believe in intention and willpower and manifesting.
So you think your mental...
where you want and what your mind wants. Not necessarily mental state.
Well, no. Your mental state in the sense of what you want out of this.
Mm-hmm. It matters.
You think has a correlation to the result.
Yes, that's why I said the dude who saw the ambulance, he jokingly said, I want to see blood. Boom. An ambulance pulled up to that house that Randonaut.
Oh, I thought you said he saw blood.
No, he said
just said it.
That was his intention because the app literally tells you set your intention, then you think about your intention. He said, talking to his girlfriend, I want to see blood. And then the Randonaut gave them a tack on the map, like go to this place. It happened to be a house. Mm-hmm. Right as they pulled up to the house, an ambulance pulled up behind them.
Interesting. But that doesn't mean it was...
Yeah, of course it doesn't mean anything, but blood. Intention. I want to see blood. Boom, somebody could have died. Somebody could have gotten injured.
That's quite interesting.
That's why I'm like, intention, no, I'm not doing what... I would do it myself. I'm not doing it with nobody else. That's a lie. I would do it with somebody else. But it has to be the right person. Because I'm not trying to go no damn where by my damn self. Bitch, I fuck around and get taken.
Because you could still go with somebody they lie to you based on their intentions.
Exactly. That's why I don't want to go with nobody. I thought of all that. Just don't go. That's why I haven't downloaded the app. My boyfriend downloaded the app. He was like, you trying to go on a Randonautica before we go to work? I said, why before work? And I don't want to go after work either.
I think it's very interesting because you can argue in both sides.
You can.
Because if you want to find something, you will find it. If you're looking for something, you're gonna find it.
And like I was gonna say, because a positive one that happened was this girl was driving. I saw it on YouTube. I forget if she said somebody close to her had passed away, and she said, I just wanted a sign. She saw a butterfly, and a butterfly was one of her mom's favorite things. So she was like, this app brought me close to my mom, like in that sense. That's the respect takeaway she took away from it. And then other people are doing crazy things, like, you know. So that's why I think intention does matter, because it's like...
But like I said, like, if you are looking for something, you are going to
You're going to find it
eventually
exactly.
at some point.
And I agree with you, which is why intention matters.
So that's why I also I don't agree that there's a correlation with your mindset with the app, because
I need to find
it's all you.
It is all you. Exactly.
So the app, I don't think has a part in it.
See,
really.
I'm on both sides. See, and I know where you're coming from, because you just dug that out of me, because I'm like, this app is just generating a random fucking location, and then based on what you want, you're finding when you go there.
Yeah, when you go there, you will find it.
Because you set your intention on that.
Right. So that's what you're focused on. You're like, oh, I want to see a fight. I want to see a fight. I want to see a fight really bad.
And I think the girl who said she saw a building that she never saw, I think she said she set her intention to wanting to see something new.
Yeah. This opens up a big ass
huge
topic.
I love it.
About manifesting and your mindset and like
how desires.
How you mentally go about life, your journey and stuff like that, because you don't realize, a lot of people don't realize, but it plays a huge part how you move
day to day,
maneuver in society. Yeah,
that is so true.
But if that's why I'm like, I guess that's why I kind of agree and disagree with you. Because going with someone else, if their intentions is to see something like gory or
but your intention is different,
to see something positive, like
you guys can both pull what you want from the situation.
Exactly.
I see.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It was really interesting. That's why I was like, I really want to talk about it.
And I think also, just kind of like thinking about this, like now that there's these stories about someone finding a dead body and like all these scary stories, I think people now are going to associate this app with negativity.
And I associated it with negativity when I first heard of it.
Right. So when they associate with negativity, when people decide to use this, their mindset will go into, I want to find something the same gory or like,
they're going into it with the wrong intentions,
because that's what they associate it with.
Like, shit, I want to find a dead body on Alki Beach too.
Right. Instead of being like, oh, this is cool, let me go to find a new place.
Right.
Discover something new. Instead,
I would tell it to take me to somewhere fucking new. Take me to money.
But a lot of people are going to use it to be like, ooh, let's go find another dead body. Let's go find a murderer or some shit. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Which is sad, because it's like, you could use this for positive.
For positivity, exactly. You really
But also, there's another question that pops in my head, too. Is like, do you think this could help solve, like, crimes?
In what sense? What do you mean?
Like, that story, for example, there was a dead body, so now there's a whole case opening up. Or maybe there was a case already, and it's, like, just assisting with that. You know what I mean?
That's interesting. I do see what you mean, but then it would be like law enforcement agents would have to use the app and get sent on random adventures to try to possibly find random things. Right.
Well, it would be shut down.
Use the intention to find crime?
Yeah, like,
ooh, kind of like a superhero.
Right.
Ooh, I fuck with it.
You know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh, my intention is to find evil and solve it.
Yes. You know okay, Batman, vigilante.
Because again, if you're setting that mindset, then you'll find it and you'll achieve it. The whole manifesting shit.
That's interesting. So just one more question.
They're about to be someone out there like with the damn Superman cap.
Right? Like
let me download this.
Randonautica.
Watch that be their name too.
Randonautica. I am Randonautica. Okay.
Oh gosh.
But just one final question. Yeah. Would you download the app and would you do it?
Would I do it? See, I got a kid.
Lily's like, I ain't trying to die.
And I need to come back home.
Oh, shit. Okay. Maybe.
My younger self would.
Yes. Oh, yes. Like, your younger self would.
Definitely. My younger self
would not.
Like, fuck it.
Let's do it.
Exactly. Now I'm like very precise on things.
Right. Being more watchful.
Exactly. And so, yes, my eager, curious person, like, side of me wants to go out there and just download it and do it. But then I realize, I have responsibilities also that just in case I get missing. You know,
right, just in case a girl goes missing.
It's no joke out here. I don't want my prints on things. So, yeah.
You feel me? Oh, my gosh, yeah. And honestly, to answer my question, I would too. Maybe if we get some Patreon, let's set a Patreon goal. If we get 20 Patreon subscribers, we will download Randonautica and make a video on Patreon vlogs.
Girl! Okay, as long as I'm doing it with you.
I know. If I'm doing it with you, then I'll do it.
Because I don't think I could do it by myself.
Hell no, I wouldn't do it by myself. I haven't even had the balls to Google Randonautica or in the App Store.
Yeah. I don't mind setting that goal.
Yeah, so 20 patrons, do it. $1, $2, and $3.
Mm-hmm.
And hit us up on Black Me Up everywhere on social media and tell us, would you go on a Randonautica adventure?
Yeah.
So let's take a break real quick and get into the next segment.
Jeez.
And we're back. Today we have a Black business. It is
BrittneyInezRand. She's a personal trainer. She's specifically my personal trainer.
She's bomb.
I've been with her for a while, and the way she talks to her clients and like instructs them is just amazing.
And she's gorgeous.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, her Instagram, BrittneyInezRand, Facebook as well. She's in Seattle specifically, but she also does virtual
train. There you go. And it's more affordable.
Oh yeah, she's very understanding with the whole financial aspect of training. So
right. So we will put Brittney's information in the description box of the podcast, and let's move on. I wanted to talk about August Alsina's song Entanglement because I haven't heard it and I pulled it up.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's do a live little listen.
Oh gosh.
Then I'm going to I'll keep the part in that we think is probably the best when I edit it. So let's play it. I didn't expect it to be fast. What? Tyler Perry is. That's honestly all I can handle. I get the vibe.
That was quick for him to release a song.
He has a whole album that he's popping, apparently.
I mean, after what just happened.
For him to have a song called Entanglement.
Exactly.
That was the hot button word from that interview, like entanglement.
Yeah.
So that means he turned that around real quick. I heard people say the song slap, but I honestly am not in the mood to listen to it right now.
I don't, like, what else? I don't know what he could be talking about besides, like,
Jada.
It kind of, I'm getting the vibe that he might be proud of what happened.
Maybe.
That he's okay how things turned out.
That's a perspective to look at.
I honestly don't know what to think about it.
Because I'm not even going to lie, I haven't kept tabs on August Alsina for a while.
Same.
I remember, what was that fucking, I tried to remember it. What was that song that he came out with a few years ago? I forget. It was something like that. But,
that's every song in the book.
But I just always remembered his medical conditions, and I just always remembered just thinking about him, hoping that he's doing good. His music never resonated with me, but
okay, I don't know what his medical condition is. I know he had. I
remember when he got to. There was a period of time when he was always in the hospital just posting, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention to it because he's not somebody I keep tabs on. But I do remember him being in the hospital a lot. So.
Damn.
I remember that. Next! Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. So apparently cops
we're really here.
I know. The reason why we are really here is Megan Thee Stallion got hurt. Cops are investigating an assault with a deadly weapon, and apparently people are saying Tory shot Megan in the foot. Now, when the news first broke out, people were saying that she stepped on glass and Tory was driving her to the hospital.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I knew that was messed up because I was like, how you step on... Well, I don't want to say that. I knew the glass didn't make sense. That didn't make sense.
All right.
So then Megan posted a tweet saying, "Black women are so unprotected, and we hold so many things in to protect the feelings of others without considering our own. It might be funny to y'all on the internet and just another messy topic for you to talk about, but this is my real life, and I'm real life hurt and traumatized." So, taking it to the Twitter streets, a lot of people were on Megan's side and saying a lot of people don't care for Black women and don't protect Black women the way that we deserve to be protected.
Her posting that makes me question what happened, like,
even
on
more.
A personal level with her and Tori. Like, was there, like, negative words exchanged? Like, because that's what it sounds like.
It really does.
He was verbally abusive probably to her. I don't know.
And her friend was in the back seat, so that could have been more hype.
That's true.
On both ends. I honestly don't know. I just know that video of Megan walking out limping with her foot, that hurt me. That hurt me because Megan is just one of the sweetest things in the music industry today, and she does nothing but spread love.
Right.
It's supposed to be hot girl summer, but
not this summer.
I haven't been hot in a few summers, okay? And next, I guess that's all the culture that we have to talk about.
Yeah.
Just week. How's your week been to end off the show?
Not bad. Yeah, pretty relaxing. Just been consistently doing my workout thing, and then
working out. I need to.
Yeah, I think this is the first week I've actually been consistent.
Hey, there you go.
Like in a long time.
There you go. And with your personal trainer.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm doing virtual because I mean, like, her gym is open. I don't know about other people's gym. Mm-hmm. But I don't feel comfortable, so
yeah, exactly. So
understanding to do virtual, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I feel it. I got into a car crash yesterday, but it's okay.
I love that you said that so, like, nonchalant.
I know, because
just another car crash.
Because bitch, I got into No, I honestly can't even be mad because the people were really sweet. We exchanged information.
Right.
Honestly,
would this be your first car crash?
Yeah.
Ever?
Since I was like a baby, like my mom, a big truck rolled over her hood. When I was a baby, but I don't remember that.
You're kidding.
Yeah, no. And then the dude pulled duct tape out of his car, taped up my mom's hood that was literally falling off, and she drove home crying. I think she said I was in the back seat.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
That's messed up.
No, my mom's a bad bitch. She probably wasn't crying.
I'm surprised she didn't beat his ass.
He was white. I think. I'm pretty sure. But yeah,
that's pretty bold for him to just
pull out duct tape. I think because he didn't have insurance and neither did my mom, so they were both like
mutually understanding.
Yeah, like yo, let's just fix this shit and go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have insurance. That's probably if you're an adult or turning into adult, get insurance. That's probably one of the best pieces of advice I can give because I didn't have insurance for a while, and literally at the beginning of quarantine, we refixed my car, and I was like, I need insurance because if anything happens, I really, really just don't want to be stuck.
Exactly.
So for this to happen and for me to have missed the progressive payment but still be good on my insurance, then I'm very happy. And the couple who hit us, they were super nice. We were talking. They canoed, and they were mountain biking, and I was like, wow, you guys are actually the couple that we want to be. And they were like, what do you guys do? And we're like, we play video games and stay home. And they're like, oh. So yeah.
Well, you're lucky. Right. That could have been...
I just kept saying thank you for being so nice because either party could have just blown up on each other. Mm-hmm. But she took fault immediately, and that's when I stopped saying shit about the accident. I was just like, how you doing? Are you good?
Oh my God.
And then we just called the cops because I had no idea what to do. I just wanted to get it reported and filed.
Yeah.
Make sure that it's noted that it actually happened. And boom. Yeah. It was crazy. Watch what you say. I've been saying I want a new car. My boyfriend been saying we want a new car, but not like this. So be careful what you wish for.
Again, going back to the manifesting
thing. Going back to intention and manifesting what you want.
It was in your mind the whole time, and then, boop.
Manifest money.
You found it.
So we will see next week. Hopefully I'll have updates. But
oh jeez,
that's where my week has been.
Dang.
Shit, that's where my week started. Shit.
Oh my God. Yesterday.
Yeah, it only happened yesterday.
That's not a good way to start a weekend.
It's not a good way.
Good thing is it's sunny.
It was a sunny, right? We were hot as fuck. I went into KFC, got me some water.
Isn't that where they were pulling into?
Yeah, they pulled out of KFC
out of
to
KFC.
jump to Jack in the Box, which was directly across the street. Then it was funny because we were able to joke about everything, and I was just like, I hope you guys get to eat. Thank you. We hope you guys get to Walmart.
Dang.
Just ended up going straight home. But yeah, get advice, set intentions, and any last words for today?
Not really.
I don't have any last words either. Thank you guys for listening to Black Me Up Podcast. Join in next week. You guys can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Black Me Up Podcast, and email us at blackmeuppodcast@gmail.com because we really love reading your emails. The one that we got.
We do, yeah.
Don't say that. I'll edit that up.
Don't say it.
So we enjoy reading your emails. So thank you. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.